Hello and welcome to Digital Deception Retouch tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to learn how to remove blemishes and airbrush the face. First, what you want to do is duplicate our background layer. So if we right click on the background layer, click duplicate and name it face edit. Then we want to take the clone tool, which is on the left here, or shortcut of S, and zoom into the image, which is a shortcut of Z, and we can look around for blemishes. Okay, so there's one blemish on the nose here, so what we can do is take our clone tool, and by pressing Alt or Apple, if you're using a Mac, we can select a area of the skin to use as a reference, so press Alt and click, and that will work as like a copy and paste area for the brush, and we can sample that area and brush it over the blemish like so. Okay, and now if we zoom out we can look for more blemishes. Okay, there's some on the forehead there. Let's zoom in and press S for the clone tool, hold Alt or Apple and click over there, click over there, click over there, and click over there. There we go. So that's pretty much the blemishes covered on the forehead and on the nose. Well, there's actually a few more on the nose. So if we zoom in, take a clone tool, reduce the size of the brush head, which can be used by the square brackets on the keyboard, and take our reference area holding Alt or Apple and just brushing over like so. Okay, so I think I've got most of the blemishes there. Let's just zoom out. There's another one there on the nose. If we zoom out again, there's a few on the lips there. And a few on the chin area also. Okay, so that's the major blemishes taken care of. Now it comes to evening out the skin. To even out the skin, you want to take the clone tool again, using S, and increasing the size of the clone tool brush head, which is using the square brackets. To get the most natural effect, what the best course of action is to reduce the opacity. So if we click the opacity at the top and bring it down to 16%, so we're not going to overdo our brush strokes. Now if we zoom in, we can take a sample area, so let's sample this part here. And just lightly brush across the skin, like so. And you'll see gradually the skin is starting to smooth out. Can you see that? There we go. It's looking a lot better. See, using a low opacity, we can do this really gradually, so we won't overdo the skin smoothing. And a bit more down at the bottom here, just casually in a downward motion following the contour of the face like so. And some more around the nose area. And more just along the bridge of the nose. Let's just reduce the size down a little bit. tip of the nose. And now let's move over to the forehead and just brush across the forehead as well, like this, like so. And all we're doing is just evening out the skin tone, so it's easier to change the colours when it comes to doing the lighting later on, which I'll show. Just reduce that down on the that bit there. And a little bit more on the nose. And on the cheek here as well. Oh, just quickly change that. So you want to be careful, because just then I sampled some of the hairline and then the hair got transferred over to the face. So just change your sample area and just go back over and it will sort that problem out. Okay, I think that's looking a lot better. Or just a little bit around the mouth there also. Oops. Okay, let's just zoom out. Okay, and compare the original. Just turn off this top layer. Yeah, it's looking a lot better, I think I'd say. Now we can use the smudge tool just to quickly go over some of the areas we missed and even out those tones. So let's go to the smudge tool, which is here, and lower the strength down so it's really low, so we're not going to smudge the entire image, so about 6% should do. And zoom in, and it's just a case of a little shake, that's all's needed. And on the forehead, as well, and on the nose, let's bring the brush size down, there. So doing this, it just smooths out the pixels, so it looks smoother. And also along the cheek area here as well. Around the mouth. Okay, let's zoom out. Okay, I think that's looking a lot better than the original base image. Oh, there's a blemish there we missed, so let's just get rid of that. There. And let's just sort out some of the eye line as well. There's a few wrinkles under there, a few crow's feet. Just lightly brushing under the eye, following the contour of the face. Can you just see those lines going away? Like so. And the same on the other side also. Just zoom in a little bit. Again, copying some of the hairline in there. Let's just brush that skin back in. There we go. Okay, I'd say that's looking a lot better. Now, if we duplicate the layer again, right click, duplicate layer, and we'll call this layer blur. Press OK. Then you want to go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and let's set it for around 10 pixels, let's say. Okay, there we go. And if we change the blending mode, which is just here, to soft light, we can see it's really enhancing those colours and kind of giving this almost glossy magazine effect from the soft light effects we've just done by smoothing the skin. Yeah, by smoothing the skin, it looks really good. A little bit too much. Let's lower the opacity down just a little bit. So what we're doing here is just lowering the opacity down, this blur, and bringing some of the face edit layer back in. You notice it coming back? So that's totally off. Just bringing it in. I'd say about there, so about 60%, that works quite well. And if we merge the layers down, which is Control E, and that's pretty much it. A simple tutorial on how to retouch a face. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope this tutorial was useful.